I'm going to be presenting an intelligent mobile application for career development and skill enhancement using AI technology. My name is Yelena Liu, and I'm currently a sophomore at Rancho Cucamonga High School in California in the United States. Okay, a brief introduction is our goal is to help people with their career worries, and it's for anyone who needs to search for a job or career option. It provides real-time career guidance and job recommendation based on the user input, their preferences, like their preferred work environment. And we have customized skill assessment based on user's job, which implements OpenAI and ChatGPT to generate the information for our users. And we also use Firebase for login and security purposes. Our main problems is trying to our main problems we're trying to minimize is stretches from people who are unemployed to our younger audiences that needs assistance in finding a suitable career options. A lot of people, including me, who are having doubts about the future, like what majors or what colleges we should go to. And also adding on from the pressure from our peers and family about our future, it also creates stress and angst about our future career and what we're going to do. So, and another problem is unemployment, which is a huge issue right now. So people who are unemployed always stress about making a living and supporting themselves, and that is a huge issue that could mess with their emotional and mental health. Next, some features of the app is first an AI-powered real-time assistant chat. We use OpenAI to create the most optimal solution and advice for user in their process of finding employment. It includes improving their resume, preparing for their job interviews, and also helping them with their job application. Um, we take in a list of inputs by the user with a corresponding list of outputs by ChatGPT with immediate response to save time and stress for the users. We also try to make the user interface of this feature with as much clarity as possible. With our color coding and record the timestamps of each messages for our OpenAI generated response. Next, we have our job recommendation. So, it's mostly for people who are trying to for people who are applying to college or anyone who's even trying to find a job after college. Because since there's doubt and hesitance for any career options, we provide multiple results for a job or career that fits the user needs from the survey that can be customized from the user's information. So, OpenAI collects the information to create an accurate result of career options from the inputted data from the user. And it's mostly usually about 10 questions that will determine and fit the user's needs and preferences for their dream job. Then users could choose between their options, and the ones they've chosen will be saved to Firebase, Firestore along with their data. It's focused mostly on younger users or audience or people who have doubts about their current jobs. Next, we have our personalized career assessment. It's used to improve skills for any specific job and lessons the user needs. It calls on open AI to get another list of lessons appropriate based on the user's profile from Firebase. And the user have the choice of choosing which lessons or skill they want to practice and improve in. And when the user selects the lessons, they will be saved to Firebase for ChatGPT to generate an assessment for all those lessons with a quiz for about 5 questions. Okay. Solutions. So first we have Firebase. We use Firebase authentication and Firebase Firestore to allow the users to access their unique data and also to keep it secure. It only lets Firebase authentication is used for signing in and signing up for their account, and only let the data to be accessed only when the users input their right username and password. Firebase Firestore is used to collect the user's data, like their list of jobs, and it also makes sure to keep it secure, which is connected to their account. The get user only get their information once they sign into the right account, and they have the choice to delete their account, which will then be also removed from our Firebase database. Okay, here's our sign in and sign up page. You can see on the left, the sign in page, when the user input their email and the right password, it will allow them to access their already existing data and go into the account. And for the sign up page on the right, um, once the user inputted their new email and password, it'll allow Firebase authentication to create a new account to keep in the Firebase data. Um, Next, we have ChatGPT, which is also OpenAI. It's the main part of our app and is used in a lot of aspects of our app, including the customized assessment, which could be used to see if the user is ready to go apply for the job they want. And our main goal is help the user with any problem or trouble they have with their career and future using the one-on-one real-time chat for career assistant. Um, our OpenAI is also used to generate our job recommendation based on user input. It's used to first generate the list of questions which the user will have to answer, and then using the user's answers, the OpenAI will generate a list of possible career options for the user. So on the left, we have our career coach chat, which is generated by ChatGPT, and its main goal is to answer all the user's problem with an optimal solution for their career. Okay, next we have our user interface. It's used to navigate between our features of the app, and it's important for the clarity for our user and allow them to explore our app with ease. You can see on the bottom, we have our bottom navigational part to toggle between our discover, profile, jobs, and lessons pages. And it allows a neat and clean transition and communication between the user and ChatGPT. An example of our user interface is our organization of the one-on-one AI chat with color coding and timestamps to make the experiment more optimal for users and to also create less confusion and misunderstanding for them to interact with all our features. Okay, here we can see the overall structure and process for our app. So, first the user go in and they have our sign in and sign up page. Once they put in their information, they'll be led to the home page, which then could be toggled between Discover Profile, Job, and Lessons page. And when they go into our Discover page, they'll see they can either go into our career coach chat or our survey, which um once they taken the time to take our survey, we'll give them a list of recommended jobs. So from our lessons page, it will either go into lessons detail or a generate lesson page, which is generated based on the user's current jobs. From then, when the user go into lesson details, they can either go see their course description or take the assessment, which will determine if they're ready or if they're ready for their job. Okay, I have the video demo.
Here's them.
Okay, as you can see, first we can go into the sign in page or sign up. Then we have our home page, which is just a basic summary for the app, and the discover page, which either the survey or our career coach chat powered by OpenAI. Then in the profile page, you can add any job that you want, which will also be saved into Firebase along with your account. And the jobs will be displayed on the job page. And the lessons page, you can go into either generate lessons, or if you already have lessons, you can go into your existing, which will provide with your course description and an assessment you can take to test your skills. Okay. Okay. Next, I'm going to talk about the experiment we took to test the basic effectiveness of our app. So we asked 10 college students to determine if our app improves their confidence level of their career from 1 to 10 regarding their future worries. And we also asked them which functionality of our each features is the most helpful to them. Okay. So as you can see graph to the on the graph to the left, we can see the confidence level of each of the average student increased significantly from the median from raised from 5.5 to 7. So we can see an overall plot increase that can show that our app, it helps people feel more secure and safe about their current job and overall future. And on the graph to the right, we can see on the top is the chat feature and assessment, and then our survey. So that could prove that our one-on-one AI chat could be the most helpful and useful since the most people voted for it, and it can help improve people's confidence and security about their job or career the most. Okay. For our next experiment, we're seeing if our training could help users job performance. So it's basically testing the successfulness of our lessons assessment to see if it increased the skill level in users' career choice. So we're still asking the same 6 college students and giving them 5 attempts to take our assessment on the skill they chose for their career. And we're going to be recording their average score percentage of each attempt to see if there's an increase. Okay, so on the graph to our left, you can see there's about a linear increase through almost all 5 attempts. And it went from the first attempt from a 45% to their last attempts, which is almost 80%. So it proves the relationship and correlation between the user's score and the amount of practice they received. And it further proves the effectiveness of our assessment feature. Now I'm gonna talk about some challenges that our app faced. So first, we have our accuracy of our AI generated information and responses. And there could be some misinformation, which could cause confusion for our user and also give them misleading information regarding their career, which could cause more stress for them. To improve the precision of our responses, we're gonna ask for feedback from the users to see what we could do to improve the precision of our generated information and use that feedback to adjust and modify our AI model to be more accurate to the user's liking and provide more helpful responses to increase the effectiveness of our app. Next, we have security and privacy. Since our app collects user information like their list of career options and other information which might be sensitive to certain users, we're trying to make sure that there's no unauthorized access to any user's data. So we use Firebase to make sure our users' data will remain safe and private to themselves, since every user needs to sign in with a unique email and password using Firebase authentication, and all data on each account is stored within Firebase Firestore to create another wall of security. And last, we have to provide and maintain a user-friendly interface. Um, a poorly constructed interface could be confusing to users and allow them to not utilize all the features or benefit of the app. So to make sure to improve our UI, we're gonna provide another regular user test and feedback in order to design a UI with more clarity and make sure there's easier navigation for the user and allow them to explore all different kinds of aspects of our app. Okay. Here's my contact information and our website for the app. Okay,
Thank you.
lastly, oh, sorry, I just have my conclusion. To
Sorry, sir.
con
You can manage.
okay. To conclude it, our application basically utilizes OpenAI and Firebase to support people who are struggling with their current career or job, and it finds optimal career option customized by the user preference, and it provides assessment to prepare them for any job they're trying to apply for with AI generated information that prove to be helpful to the user. And from our experiment, we could prove that this app has to be helpful and effective regarding helping people with their future career struggles. Thank you.